the peoples. Just gonna piggyback off the council meeting yesterday. I pretty much gave y'all a rundown of what went on yesterday at the council meeting, which a lot of residents from Chester didn't show up. And that's real disturbing that a lot of residents didn't show up at the council meeting. But y'all claiming y'all got opinions. How y'all gonna have opinions and y'all don't show up at the council meetings to voice your opinion? See what I'm saying? They can't read your mind with the rhetoric that y'all be claiming. See what I'm saying? You gotta get out in the communities, y'all. Walk around your community. Just don't sit around judging people. If you really care about your community, get out in the community and walk around and see what's going on, y'all. Stop pointing fingers at people, because we all in the same predicament. Know what I'm saying? Get out in your community with your camera and do some recording. You see what I'm saying? And if you do get out in the community and do some recording and walking around, you can see the work that's being done, especially in these alleyways, these byways. You can see the work that's being done, the trash that's being collected in these alleyways. But we as the community, we have to be the eyes and ears. You see what I'm saying? We most definitely gotta be the eyes and the ears, because ain't no one person gonna be everywhere at one time. It's impossible. You see what I'm saying? So, just to the Chester residents that always have something to say, but don't ever put boots on the ground in their communities. Get out in your community, take a walk, and see what's happening before you start pointing fingers at people. See what I'm saying? Facts. And like I piggybacked off Mr. Brown that was in the council meeting, the elder that said, I'm old enough to be your grandfather. I understand that, Mr. Brown. I understand all that. Like I said, why you gotta get paid to clean up where you stay at? Let's talk about that, Mr. Brown. That's old enough to be my grandfather. And you know these things, right? You know just as well as I know. You was over there basically begging. can't say you wasn't, because it was all recorded. That you was over there begging for money. What makes you different than the person that's standing in front of a gas station or a store asking for change? Mr. Brown, when you was over there talking about, if y'all pay me a little fee, hold on, y'all. If y'all can pay me a little fee, I can walk around in the community and clean up. That's begging. Look in your Bible and see what it said about beggars, especially in your own community. You see what I'm saying? Mr. Brown, the man that's old enough to be my grandfather, you ought to know that. And like I said, you got the solution, but you looking for a payday. Mr. Brown, you most definitely looking for a payday. But I ain't gonna spend too much time on Mr. Brown over there begging to clean up his own community for money. We're gonna leave that right there. But anyway, to the residents of Chester, if y'all didn't know, they got a program that they putting in place, whereas though you can sign up and get a Ring camera, especially in the high drug areas and the high areas where they dumping trash at. You can sign up to get a Ring camera, if y'all didn't know, through the city grant money that they offer. But see, y'all don't get out in y'all communities, and y'all most definitely don't go to council meetings to find out what they got to offer. But y'all too busy pointing y'all fingers at people. You see what I'm saying? It takes a village to raise a community. One person can't do everything. You're either part of the solution or you part of the problem. You see what I'm saying? At this point, because we all in the same predicament, like I always say. Ain't no one person above no one. There's only one person that's above everybody, and that's God. Can I get an amen? God, the overseer of everyone. He know what you do, and he know what you think before you even think it or do it. Now that's power. You see what I'm saying? But like I was saying to the Chester residents, if y'all didn't know, they're gonna have a program put in place to get free Ring doorbell cameras installed at your house. The only thing you gotta do is reach out and stop pointing fingers. And get in them meetings or call over at City Hall and find out when they gonna offer them cameras, the Ring doorbell cameras. Just bringing awareness to the people that don't know about it. You see what I'm saying? And then I also talked to Grusky about letting the community and the residents know about when they release these pedophiles into the community. Because we all say we all here for the babies and the kids and the youth. But the youth, it seems, that have more intelligence than the elders now. Because the elders is always playing this point finger game at people. You see what I'm saying? Instead of coming up with the solution, but y'all already got the solution from what I heard from Mr. Brown. But he was too busy putting his pride in the way to say, what, you know what? You right, young man. Where can we get trash bags supplied to us from the city? These questions that need to be answered. And it was answered, y'all. But y'all too busy be over there trying to play the blame game and point everything at one person. You can't do that. You most definitely can't do that. Then you're going against the grain at that point. Hold on, y'all. Let me run up in Family Dollar real quick. Hold on. Smelling mothballs, y'all. But I gotta get some Brillo pads. That's what I most definitely gotta get. Where the mothballs at? I smell them. But I don't see them, y'all. Smell like they on the other side, y'all. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. All right, we black, y'all. We most definitely black. I had to run up in there and grab a few items. You know what I'm saying? But at the same goddamn time, I wanted to walk the community to see what I see. You see what I'm saying? But like I said, y'all, the city got that program. They're waiting for the money to come through so Chester residents can get the Ring doorbell cameras installed on their property. You just got to call over there and tell them that you want to be part of the program and sign up. You see what I'm saying? And sign up for it. And they supposed to have a cleanup day for the city too. As far as putting dumpsters like he did. I think he did it last year. They put dumpsters throughout the city. Whereas though you can, if you're a block leader of your community, you can stage a cleanup day. You see what I'm saying? And help keep Chester clean. Instead of looking for one man to do it or one person to do it. Know what I'm saying? That's how that starts, y'all. It starts with communication, and it starts with being active in your community. And stop just sitting back watching things as they go by. You see what I'm saying? Like a lot of y'all say y'all report the dirt bikes and this, that, and the third. Which that's a problem everywhere. Them dirt bikes. You see what I'm saying? And you don't want to, and the cops really don't want to use all their power on chasing them guys on them dirt bikes. And someone can lose their life behind that, y'all. And then once someone lose their life behind the cops chasing them young men on them four-wheelers, then y'all gonna come together and say, look what the cops did. See, it's always a game of pointing fingers at people. You see what I'm saying? Which, like I said, we all got the solutions in your community. Ask for some barriers to put up. Put some barriers up. You see what I'm saying? Go over there respectfully and say, look, we got a problem with these four-wheelers in our community. Is there any way we can get any barriers? And put the barriers up in your community. Whereas though you say they ride on the sidewalk, block the sidewalk off with the barriers, y'all. At this point, you got to start using your head. And you got to be active in your community. You see what I'm saying? At this point, we just came from down Bradley Street. That was clear down there. But that's what it is, y'all. Get out in them communities and walk the beat. You see what I'm saying? With your camera. Invest into yourself. Invest into your community. If you really care about your community like that. Like they had that get together for them to march down from City Hall to the incinerator. You see what I'm saying? That's a problem everywhere, y'all. Respectfully. And I ask respectfully because sometimes we open our doors and windows and you smell a strong odor coming from that incinerator. So what's the solution to combat that? You see what I'm saying? And he came up with an answer. That's an environmental plan that's in effect for that, for the environment. You see what I'm saying? And they asked what time. I said 9 o'clock, but it varies when you smell that, because sometimes you don't smell it. You know what I mean? And then sometimes you do smell it, so it varies when you smell that stuff from down there. You see what I'm saying? But if more people would have got active in the meetings and things like that, we can use that trash incinerator for our best good, our best interest in Chester. Whereas though we come up with a solution, whereas though we can use that place to dump our trash. Like everybody else that don't live in the city come and dump their trash there. I know the highway department, they use it, but I'm talking about the residents. It should be a day and a time where we clean up our communities on the weekends, because I know a lot of y'all work. That's the excuse y'all use, not to turn up in the meetings. You see what I'm saying? So we got to use that to our fullest advantage. What's going on, Cut? How you? Alright, y'all, we black. I was talking to my cousin and shit. And it was, dude came out the crib. And he must have left his, looked like he had to be about 4 or 5 up in the crib by himself. And the little boy came outside with no clothes on, y'all. He came out the crib with no clothes on. Know what I'm saying? And my cousin knew his dad, and he had just rolled past us and shit, so he had called him and said, yo, man, where you at? Your son out front with no clothes on with the door wide open. Y'all can't be leaving them kids in the house by themselves, y'all. Especially as a man, you know what I'm saying? It's cold as a motherfucker today. He got the door wide open and the screen door wide open on the porch. Naked. You see what I'm saying, y'all? That's all it would have took for a neighbor to call 911 or call CYS. You see what I'm saying? So when my cuz called him, he answered the phone laughing like, oh, my bad, I thought he was in the tub. So you leaving kids in the tub now? Where they do that at? While you run to the store? Come on, man. It's crazy. But glad we was sitting out there talking. And that piggyback back to getting out in y'all community saying what's going on, y'all. Facts. See what I'm saying? But I'm about to end this video, y'all. I just wanted to educate the family about getting out in y'all communities and putting boots on the ground and stop pointing the finger at one person. And we all got to come together, y'all. Like-minded people come up with solutions and put them into effect. And we don't play blame games. All right? So with that being said, until next time, ladies and gentlemen, get out in y'all communities, make a difference, and stop pointing the fingers at people, because we all in the same predicament. There's no one above no one. And remember, God is above everyone. All right? And with that being said, until the next time, y'all, peace.